Hey everybody, it's Ted Badromo. A lot of you were asking if I could take you through my daily LinkedIn routine, how I just start my day with LinkedIn, and I try to just spend like 15 to 30 minutes a day on there working on my network. So let me kind of take you through a typical morning. So here I log in, here's my home page, and I usually just start up here in the corner because I got 410 unread messages, got some notifications, and then here's some invitations. So 10 people have sent me invitations since yesterday afternoon. So I'll just start scrolling through them. So Josh, staffing manager, looks like a legitimate connection. So I connect with most people unless their profile looks like it's suspicious or they won't add value to my network. So there, I accepted his invitation. Now the rest of the pending invitations show in this bar. This is one of the updates they did recently. So I'll do Patrick, overseeing the financial affairs of a select group of families in Atlanta. I would probably connect with him because I work with a lot of financial advisors just to get to know him. I could actually view his profile too. So here's a recruiter. I like to connect with recruiters because they usually have very large networks and it expands the reach of my network. I don't really work with recruiters or need a recruiter, but they have huge networks, so they expand my reach. So then here's one, a virtual assistant, founder, and now, maybe I'll just look at the profile. So here, I connect with a lot of virtual assistants. I work with a lot of them. So Jamaica, I'm not sure if I'd connect with this person. I'll connect and see what happens. Take a chance here. Sometimes if I connect with certain people, you start getting spam and they're not really legitimate profile, but we'll see how this one is. So here's the next one, online sales manager. I work with a lot of online marketers. So here's one. Michelle, for some reason, she doesn't want to show us her picture. And a lot of times that just, I don't know, I like to see the person. So I'm going to click on her profile. Okay, now she's showing it here. So she's not letting, in her settings, she has that disabled for previews. So I'll accept that because I work with a lot of digital marketing people. You never know. And then go back here. See, it doesn't take me back to that list. It's kind of frustrating, one of those updates. But let me go back to the invitations. I can also just click right here. See all my invitations again. So you get the idea. I just kind of troll through, see if they're worth connecting. So CEO.com Marketing Solutions. That's a lot of people in my network in digital marketing. Lead generation, I work with a lot of those people. Because you never know when you get referrals from these people. And a lot of times they have an expertise I don't, so I'll send them referrals. Here's a hospital manager. This one, I don't think really looks like a fit for my network. Okay, no picture. This is a red flag to me. Very fake looking. Very little in the profile, so I'm going to say no to that one. Actually, they don't let me just say no here anymore. Okay, let's go back here. So I'm going to say no here. And I'm not going to report him as spam. Walgreens pharmacist, I'm not sure about that one, but let's take a look at her profile just to see. Okay, so somebody from back east. I'll pass on that one for now, but then what I'll do, I'll go back to the home page. We'll decide on that later. So then I kind of scan through, see, what's in the news feed. Adobe's got a sponsored ad. Amber posts a lot. She's a friend of mine I met in Denver. If you need website development, Amber's the person to go to. She's great with WordPress. Then if I really like what she reads, here's some tips to improve her blog. So here she's got some good tips. And she writes great articles. So definitely follow Amber. But yeah, that's something I would like and share with my audience. And I'll just write a quick little note. And I don't know, pick her name there. A lot of times I'll just take the last name off, share it, and I'll even tweet that. Sometimes I tweet it, sometimes I don't. But that, those are some good tips. So I think it's worth sharing with my network. So that's, I'll scroll through that. I'll spend some time doing that. And sometimes if I have time later, I'll go back and scan this a couple times a day. Here's another new feature they have, 15 ways to keep in touch. So she has a new job. I could say like, or I can comment. I haven't been kept in touch with her, but I'll just say like to show you what happens. So it likes it. So Alexi has a work anniversary. I used to work with him. I could comment, send him a little message, or if I want to skip it, I could skip it. So you get the idea. You kind of go through, you can like, comment, or skip it. This is a nice way to really get back on people's radar. This works really, really well. So it only takes a couple seconds. Like Mike, we used to work together. We had a business together at one point. So I could say, congratulations, Mike. And that just gets me back on his radar. So you get the idea there. You just kind of go through these 10. You don't have to all 10 now. And then next step, what I would do is, like I don't do all these every day too. Sometimes I'll just do a few of these items and focus and do it all. Like I would look at who's viewed my profile here. This is golden. You see my profile views have been up because I've been more active lately. I was traveling these 3 weeks, so things really took drop. I wasn't as active as normal. So, Krista, marketing strategy, viewed my profile. We have 47 connections in common. So Brian Eisenberg, Tim Hash. So she's connected with some really good people. So what I'm going to do is connect with her. Here I could say, we're not really friends, but I just start this. I say, hi, Krista. So we have a lot of great connections in common, so let's connect. And I send her that invitation. So now what happens is it says, here's more people I may know based on my profile and my LinkedIn algorithm. I connect with a lot of realtors. I'm doing a lot of work with them. So she's in the wine country in Napa near where I live. So I'm going to connect with Erica. And what it does now, once I do that first one, it doesn't prompt me anymore. So I can just scroll through here and see if there's people I really want to connect with. I know Cicely. I'm surprised we're not connected, actually. But see, a lot of these people don't share their profile information, so I really don't want to connect with them. Maybe I'll view their profiles if they look interesting, but I'll just scroll through here, and sometimes I'll spend even 10 or 15 minutes just connecting with people. So none of these people look like they're really this guy, an online networker marketer, he's playing the violin. We have 11 connections in common, though. So that's something to look at if you have a lot of connections in common. So here's an SEO person. Those are more peers than potential clients. Here's an attorney. I work with a lot of attorneys, so I'll connect with him. And that's the frustrating part. If you wanted to customize a message here, you can't. So that's it. I scroll through this, look at that area. I'll go back to the home page. And we'll check my profile rank. So I'm up to number 2 now. I've moved up. I was number 4 last week, so I've been moving up the leaderboard here. Now my goal is to be number 1. This is where professionals like me. So I always monitor that because I want to get as many profile views as possible. And then if I'm not connected with these people, it's like, Kip, we're not connected, so I may want to connect to him because he's definitely a top player in our market here. Same with Jasmine. So you scroll through and really try to connect with the people that you're competing against. And I can also look at my connections and where I rank. See where I am there. I don't do this every day. See where I rank. I do that a couple times a week. make sure I'm trending up. So I'm number 85. So I definitely want to move up that leaderboard. Do your posts. I haven't really posted anything recently. I've got to start. I have tons of content I need to post, so I'll have my assistant start doing that. But see, I only have a few page views because I really haven't been posting content. But here's people responding to my. So if I post new content and these people are liking my content or commenting or sharing it, I definitely want to send a message to them and thank them. And I've already done that with these people, but so it just take a few minutes, really acknowledge people, thank them, and they really enjoy that. So here I've got a new notification. So here's a photo I liked, and 3 people commented. So I'll jump back in here and see what's going on. So this was pretty funny. I liked it yesterday, so now other people have jumped in. So if it's actually a better conversation, I'd maybe want to check out Julia, see if we should connect. She's a marketing executive at Leads Ignite. So here's Tom, ServPro Mitigation Services. So let's just say I wanted to connect with Julia or view her profile. I could just do this. And the same thing, I would have to do the friend or something, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll check out her profile later and see if I really want to connect with her. So that's kind of what I do every day, and then some days I'll go over here and I'll jump into the groups. And look what discussions are going on in groups that I'm a member of. So here we've got 103 discussions in this group. So here, I just kind of troll through, see if there's anything I'd want to comment, like, or share. 4 people have liked this one. So I just kind of, spend some time in groups. And a lot of times I'll just do that 2 or 3 days a week, spend 10 or 15 minutes in groups. I can post content there. I've got to get better about doing that too. I've got to have my assistant start posting all this content I've written. But it gets your name in front of people here, because what happens when you post in the groups, your professional headline shows up here and it grabs people's attention. It's like this group has 428,000 members. I can get my name in front of a lot of people. And when they send those summary emails, your name is in that email. So it's a good way to really get on people's radar. And another thing I'll do is look at Pulse. See what's going on, what's the news? Here's news I've subscribed to. Are there anything I want to comment, like, or share? So, look for things that are trending. This one has 50 views, 113, 57. There's not a lot for today yet, but you can look at the top post for the day. This is another good way to get on people's radar. So he posted this yesterday, has 251,000 views already, over 1,300 likes. So Travis writes a lot of really popular content. So if you want to find out how to get people to notice your content, look at the style of writing he uses, what headlines he uses, and follow him. Just do what he does. And then if you actually view this and comment and like it and share it, all these people potentially can see what you've commented on or liked or shared. So, write thoughtful comments. Don't just say, hey, great article, that was really cool. Put something really worthwhile in there, and you can, people start responding to you. So that's it. That's kind of a summary of what I do every morning. And I might jump back in at lunchtime when I have a few minutes, or later in the day, or maybe if I'm at night. Just jump on, connect with people, reach out to people, like, share, and comment. It just makes those profiles jump right up. So this is the key. You want your profile trending to go up. Who's viewed my profile? This is the key. This is what I'm trying to do, get more people viewing my profile. So I want to get up to 3,000 profile views or 5,000 just by being more active. So that's it. If you have any questions, tedprodromo.com or tedpro.co is a shortcut.